Yo, Dodgy, what's your quote of the day?
Quote of the day? I don't have a quote of the day, but I'll put you guys on something. So this is gonna be for all of you guys who are still in the early stages of, generating wealth, okay? I don't know why, but the corniest thing to me is someone acting so motivated in the beginning because they're on TikTok at like 3 a.m. and they see some motivational video. Like, you're not gonna be motivated when you wake up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they saw a reel of an influencer on a yacht, and they're on the yacht, and like, dude, I wish I could do this, and it's 3 a.m., and they wake up the next morning, and they just totally lose the feeling. Like, it's just so corny. And I don't know why people believe that shit, okay? And these random times where you literally, like, pop out of bed, and you do 50 push-ups, and you're like, yes, this is starting something new, I'm totally gonna, change my life around, and then, the next day you just forget about the push-ups, okay? The thing I'm talking about is, just doing this motivational shit and just totally forgetting about it. You guys gotta stop doing this. You actually have to lock in, okay? And I see it everywhere in my life. I saw it in school, I see it in the gym, when you go to New Year's, everyone's New Year's resolution is, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, and the first week's packed. And then it's not packed because they say they're gonna change their life around, and in the first week, they just forget about it because they don't actually have the consistency in their mind, just not built like that, right? And everyone thinks they're gonna be the lucky guy. They're like, oh, I'm gonna complete this shit in a week. And they'll go hard for a bit, and then they'll decide to take a day off, and then that becomes 2 days off, and then 3 days off, and it's a repeating cycle, okay? You have to be running out of discipline, okay, not motivation. Discipline is way more important than motivation. You might be motivated, but you're not always gonna be disciplined. You need to always be disciplined. It's really easy to be motivated, but it's not easy to be disciplined, right? So for all of you guys scrolling through, you're like, oh, I'm motivated, but you're not disciplined. That's the difference, okay? I literally have a 15-year-old kid in my program, and he started this shit on Christmas break, and he's averaging 5K a month right now. And, if he can do it, anyone can. I literally told him, like, psychology isn't real. It's all discipline, okay? There's nothing else. Everyone who says psychology is real, that's all bullshit, okay? And he's literally making 5K a month right now, and if he can do it, so can you. He doesn't have the best grades in school, but you don't need good grades. You just need to be disciplined. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Anyone can make it.